Hello and welcome back to the Football Chat, where we're here for Premier League predictions, Game Week 21. It's the big ones, it's the ones that lead us into the new year, and obviously, as it is the new year, all the Christmas decks are down, so there's no tree to my right, there's no tinsel to my left, it's all very depressing, but yeah, we're into big old 2022 now. So this will be going out on New Year's Eve, so I hope you're enjoying the festivities and staying up till midnight to do nothing, pretty much. Yeah. So up till midnight, see the fireworks, all that, and then, into 2022. But yeah, these games will be on the Saturday, the Sunday, and I think, the Monday as well, into the new year. So a lot of good games, actually. Some huge games in this weekend. Unfortunately, we can't cover any of them on TFC Live, because... the guests just can't come through because, it's New Year's, everyone's celebrating. But we're here for, our Prem predictions for the games leading into 2022. I'm joined with the producer.
Hello.
Talking of, let's get into Arsenal Man City. This will be on the first day of the new year. It's the 1st of January 2022. Arsenal Man City, 12:30. This is a bit of an interesting one. Because Arsenal are in good form. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near the 5-0 win Man City recorded early in the season. But I think City are stronger, but I could see Arsenal winning.
I think I can. I don't think City aren't untouchable.
No.
Yeah, they are stoppable. I think, obviously, 6-3 to Leicester, saying they were, was it 6-3?
6-3.
Saying that it was...
and they play Brentford tonight. We're recording on Wednesday, by the way.
6.
So we haven't seen any of the games yet. Apart from the Tuesday nights. But
Yeah,
it was 6-3 against Leicester, then we don't know how they got on against Brentford.
They just concede. They were what, 4-0 up? They 4-0 up or 3-0 up?
They were 4-0 up. Leicester brought it back to 4-3 and then City had
4-3,
another 2. I don't know. Arsenal didn't play in the week because Leeds had to call that fixture off, I believe.
Because... Who they play on the 12:30? Who were they playing?
I swear it's Leeds.
No, that was Aston Villa. Leeds. Who would... Man, it must be something easy, because... Burnley. You check. But Arsenal obviously haven't played in a week. I still think they've got enough. I think City could rock up into this game, think it's going to be a bit easy. I don't think they'll win. And the thing for me is that it's Arsenal at the Emirates have done really well. They've looked good at home, and I think they're playing really well at the moment. And I think City do concede. They also score. So I'm gonna
Arsenal Wolves.
So I'm gonna say 2-2.
I think the freshness for Arsenal could be the difference. I'm actually gonna go for an Arsenal win. I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal. Goals from Martinelli, because I just took him out of my fancy team, and El Neni, a thunderbolt from the Egyptian.
Starts, but hey.
No, he'll come on. Because it's going to go 1-0 Arsenal, City will level it through Jesus, and El Neni will slap it in there. Absolutely spank it top bins. But on to the next one. It's the first of the 3 o'clocks. It's Leicester versus Norwich. I don't know, because Leicester have looked poor this season, but then they looked good against Liverpool, and they did score 3 against City.
Leicester pulled
it Norwich looked poor against Palace defensively. They should have won the game. They gave them 3 goals and should have scored 5 at the other end. But it depends on who Norwich have got back. I think they'll be missing Pookie Cantwell-Aarons again, in which case it could be a struggle for them.
I think this is an easy Leicester win. I really do.
I'm going to go for a bit of a different one. I'm going to go 1-0. Because I think the Leicester-Liverpool result's a bit of a fluke. And I think that I think Liverpool underestimated them, and that's why Leicester won.
Schmeichel did very, very well. He made some big saves.
Yeah, I think you could do the same here, but I don't. Liverpool didn't have much of the ball compared to Leicester. Leicester dominated possession. I think we'll see. So I don't know.
I'm gonna say 3-1.
I'm gonna go 1-0.
I'm gonna say 3-1 Leicester.
Fair enough.
Lookman looks really good.
Lookman was really good. Who was it? KDH, Kieran Dewsbury Hall, and Luke Thomas were excellent. The way they work together to just
Jamie
nullify the
yeah.
threat from Mo Salah.
Jamie Vardy's just Jamie Vardy. And Ndidi...
Jamie Vardy looks to have lost a yard, though.
Ndidi defends so well.
Apart from when he gave away a pen.
Yeah, but
and he was lucky that Salah celebrated Christmas.
Yeah, I think 3-1. I think Lookman, Vardy and Maddison.
That won't make sense to anyone if you haven't seen the memes yet, but yeah.
But yeah, I think Lookman, Vardy, Maddison, and then like a Leeds Malou.
Leeds Malou is very solid for Norwich. Right, into the next one. It's Watford versus Tottenham. Two London clubs of very different stature. I don't know how this is going to go though.
Watford got...
Because Tottenham look like they're in great form, and then they go and draw 1-1 with Southampton.
A 10-man
Southampton. They are the kind of team that can beat Liverpool 1-0, and then literally a week later, lose to Tottenham. Lose to Watford.
They drew 2-2 to Liverpool. But... I think Tottenham got very lucky. Obviously, their goal came from a penalty, and they were. I mean, they
weren't in the game until that point.
They were awful. Watford got torn apart by West Ham after Dennis got an early goal. That's the thing, though. Dennis scores early against Tottenham. Watford in control of the game.
I think Watford will win this. I
think Watford can get a point.
I'm going to go for a 2-1 Watford win.
I'm going to say 1-1. I think Dennis and then Kane, because he's started scoring now.
Yeah, I think Kane will score again because he's in good form. Or sorry, Son. I'm going to go Son to score. Dennis for Watford, and then Josh King to get the winner.
Yeah.
Right,
Next
Crystal
game.
Palace versus West Ham. Again, two London clubs.
Yeah. I think Palace are coming off a nice 3-0 win against Norwich, but obviously they could be still missing Gallagher.
Exactly, Zaha. Has he got a 1 game or a 2 game?
I'm going to guess it's...
For a straight red,
No,
I think
it wasn't a straight red, it was a double yellow.
Oh.
I want to say 1 game, but obviously if he has got a 2-game suspension, then they'll miss him. I think West Ham, they tore Watford apart. They're playing good football.
Yeah, but... I don't know. I think West Ham have got a few COVID cases. I think because Noble started for them again.
See, that's the problem. It's really hard to predict because we could 6 of these games could be called
again,
off.
Yeah, we haven't had any games called off yet, so we can't.
Fingers crossed there won't be any. But,
I was gonna have a guess which one would be Leeds Burnley because I know Leeds have had a lot of cases and Burnley have Turf Moor pitch.
Possibly.
I mean, it's not even at Turf Moor, but that probably be
Everton aren't playing on the first day against Newcastle.
But yeah, back to the game in hand. Crystal Palace versus West Ham. I really like Crystal Palace this season, but if they don't have Conor Gallagher, I could see them struggle.
Or Zaha. They've been to Benteke.
Gallagher's he's I believe he's either got COVID or Chelsea considering a recall, but I don't think Chelsea can recall.
The other thing is that Palace at home
they need
is a
him.
fortress.
Palace.
Selhurst Park, the noise level, it was incredible. The atmosphere was electric.
Wow. Yeah.
And West Ham that have sort of been, their form is sort of up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, they beat Chelsea.
This is the kind of game that they lose unexpectedly, isn't it? I'm going to go for 2-2.
I'm going to agree with you.
I'm going to go Edouard to score first, West Ham, Bowen double leading, and then a last-minute winner, last-minute leveller from Benteke.
Yeah, 2-2, Palace, West Ham. Next game?
Sure, it's on to Brentford, Aston Villa, which I believe is the 5:30 kickoff on that Saturday. And our last game of New Year's Day, it's Brentford versus Villa.
This is a tough one because Brentford.
The Dean Smith derby
dipped off, I think,
and the Ollie Watkins derby.
Villa looked all right against Chelsea at parts. Also, they got a lucky goal off Reece James. Konza didn't get sent off, although Mings did, because Mings got 5 yellows.
But he'll miss this game, right?
So no Mings for this game.
Because they didn't have a game in the week, Villa. Their game against Leeds got called off, so Mings will miss this one.
Konza and House,
but
which then changes my opinion.
Brentford would have played City in the week, probably got torn apart.
Brentford had a keeper.
And Villa haven't played in the week, probably more fresh side, less likely to have loads of COVID cases. I think this only really goes one way, and I don't think it's going the way of the Brentford Community Stadium.
And I believe Gerrard.
I think the hosts will be disappointed by a 3-0 loss to Aston Villa.
I think Gerrard should be back.
Yeah, I think he is.
I'm going to say 3-1.
I'm
don't.
going to go 3-0 Villa, and I think it will be goals from Jacob Ramsey, Ollie Watkins and Chuck Wanamaker.
Right.
Couple.
Get subbed on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And Ramsey will probably start.
Yeah, I'll say 3-1 because I like Courtney House, but I only like him because he scored a header against United. Apart from that, he's not the greatest defender.
Or 2 on Xavi.
Oh, it might be 2 on Xavi.
In which case, I'm going to go Brentford to win 6-0.
Good point. Yeah, I'm going to say 3-1.
No, yeah, both gone for big Villa wins. On to the first game on the Sunday, the 2nd of January, 2022. I love to say we're into a new year. I'm buzzing about it. But yeah, Everton versus Brighton.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry,
Everton versus Brighton. I'm just going to skip it. Brighton have looked really good this season, but then they do just have these weird games where they just don't play well.
I mean, Everton obviously had their game against Newcastle called off because they couldn't provide, I believe, 13 outfield players, so this game could be off as well. But if Everton do have, even if they have players, they might have a few missing.
Exactly. I think even if I think this game might get called off, even if it goes ahead, I think Everton will lose because I think they will be missing a lot of first team players. That's why I'm going to go Brighton to win 2-0.
I'm good. Yeah.
But then Everton did beat Chelsea, but Chelsea were very depleted and Everton had a few more numbers.
Who was that?
Oh, sorry, it was a draw. Jared Brantwaite levelled it right at the end.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah,
but, I'm going to go Brighton to win 2-0. Trossard and...
Mopay in the 99th minute because he loves scoring in
additional
time.
In the 99th minute.
99th minute.
I'm going to go for Trossard early goal and then Tariq Lamptey.
Yeah. Scream out like a Reece James-esque against Brighton.
Thought maybe tap it in, maybe. It just falls to him, he just slots into an empty net.
Another game that could be called off. Leeds Burnley.
Leeds obviously with a lot of cases. Burnley, not so many. Luckily we're not on Turf Moor because if not, frost would be an issue. Even
with Leeds not having COVID injury list, I believe they can now field a full 11 of injured players.
Damn. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, I think Leeds could struggle again here. I think COVID could be the thing that knocks Leeds back into the Championship.
They'll come off the back of a United game, which we don't know the score from, but I feel like they could have got a good result.
Yeah, even if they don't, I don't think their squad seems fair. I mean, they haven't got that many cases.
I don't think they've been affected. The only game they've had postponed is due to...
It was Tottenham where they had no pitch. So.
I think there's one other, but that was the other team who had COVID. Yeah, I'm going to say Burnley to win because I just don't think Leeds will have anything if the game goes ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to go a 3-0 Burnley win.
Okay, I'm just going to say 1-0.
Dwight McNeil, Ashley Barnes and Maxwell Cornet.
I'm just going to say they launch it over the top. Chris Wood will cross it in. Cornet runs down the line, cross it in. Chris Wood heads it in.
It does demonstrate though how badly the league could be affected by COVID. Because teams like Leeds genuinely could get relegated just because they don't have
injuries.
Their full side.
Something must be going on there because it's not just unlucky that your players get injured.
Yeah, probably working them too hard in the Bielsa system could be an issue.
Yeah, because you just it's not that all 11 players.
Same for Norwich as well because they realistically should have won that Palace game, and I think they would have had they had Aarons, Pookie, and Cantwell. Yeah. So COVID is really having a big impact, and it's having a huge impact on the title race. Liverpool getting games called off, Chelsea having barely any players, and City with a full strength side are just rolling teams over.
They'll lose Mahrez to AFCON, for example, but they'll still have Sterling, Grealish,
and Liverpool have to lose Salah Mane, and Chelsea lose Mendy. And Liverpool will lose Matip and Keita. So Liverpool are going to be on the bare bones with barely any attack. While City are just rolling teams over 6-0 every week. But yeah, on to the next game. Southampton versus Newcastle.
Newcastle wouldn't have played in the week. Southampton would be coming off probably quite a positive result. Draw at the draw to Tottenham, but obviously they will miss
Southampton in
Salisu.
good form. What? Was it? Red card, of course. Newcastle, not in great form, really.
They played so well against United. Joe Linton got man of the match. It was incredible.
That was a really good game, actually. And then they had their game of the week called off. Newcastle, maybe we'll see a Joe Linton masterclass here.
John Joe Shelby was running things in the midfield like Zidane.
Also, I'd like to say you clown me for my predictions, but I think I said Newcastle would give United a good fight.
You probably did.
And I think I predicted Liverpool to lose to Leicester. You clown me for both of them, and they both came through. So obviously I'm the best of
Christmas
predictions.
period, what does, yeah.
But Southampton versus Newcastle, this is a really hard one to predict because this really could go either way. I'm gonna go though for Breuer to make the difference. 2-1 Southampton.
I'm gonna back the Toon Army. I'm going to go
Fair
for the
enough.
opposite of that. I'm going to say 2-1 Newcastle.
Wow, and if it's a draw, we're both wrong. Right.
I think St Maximin double.
Into the biggest game of the weekend. The
huge.
Big Sunday clash. It's the 4:30 on the Sunday. We would be covering this on TFC Live if it wasn't the 2nd of January. And we can actually get some guests in. But yeah, Chelsea versus Liverpool. Huge match. This really does decide a lot for the title race, because obviously they're both they're level on points right now, but Liverpool have a game in hand. But if Chelsea can win, then they can go 3 points ahead. Liverpool would have the game in hand, but Chelsea would open up a 3-point advantage.
So
Chelsea need to win this game. Liverpool need to win this to catch back up with City a bit, because City are like 6 points clear or something like that now.
Yes, so City are 6 points clear, but I believe if Chelsea win tonight against Brighton, it'll be...
Is it? I think it must be more than that then. And City play tonight as well, don't they?
Or is it that if Chelsea win tonight, they'll go joint with Liverpool?
Chelsea already joint with Liverpool. So Chelsea beat Brighton tonight. They can go 3 points ahead of Liverpool.
Well, that's and 3 points off City.
But Liverpool will have a game in hand. So Chelsea could open...
City have a game in hand.
City play tonight against Brentford.
Oh.
So City are currently 6 points ahead of Chelsea.
I see. So
Chelsea can close the gap up to 3 if they win and City lose.
But I don't see City losing. But I do. No. You never know. This is not this week. It's game for 20.
Yeah, we're just going. But yeah, game week 21. Chelsea versus Liverpool. If Chelsea do beat Brighton, I think they will win here.
Yeah, Liverpool obviously got dominated by Leicester. Really.
I mean, look at Chelsea-Liverpool last time. Chelsea dominated that game. If it wasn't for a stupid decision from Anthony Taylor, how on earth that's a red card? I don't think I can check that right now. Okay.
That was an absolute joke,
that was a stupid red card.
But anyway, yeah, I think if Chelsea have everyone fit, then they should win. I think they really should.
Yeah,
win.
I'm going to go Chelsea to win 2-0. Salah's out of form. It's unlike him to miss a penalty and then miss a sitter against Leicester. Yeah, I think they could struggle.
I agree.
I've only just opened up the Fantasy Football app onto fixtures, and I've just seen the amount of games to be confirmed, and it looks quite ridiculous.
I think it's 16 now. 16 games called off in the Prem. It's just
crazy.
A bit of a joke. I got Mike Dean tonight. It's 16 games now. It's getting a lot. Become quite a lot. I'm gonna have a look. I don't like that Anthony Taylor's pictured. Looking at
Chelsea
this,
versus...
it's Anthony Taylor.
Oh well, Liverpool are going to win 6-0.
Did they not see it? What a joke! We've got Taylor again.
Well, if you don't hear from us next week, you know why. We've walked to Anthony Taylor's residence.
Premier League. Think about this. What happened last time Anthony Taylor did Chelsea-Liverpool? Look at it. Think.
Oh well.
Absolute joke.
I'm still going to go for Chelsea to win 2-0.
I am, yeah.
Right, Lukaku goal and Mason Mount.
Sure.
Mason Mount to bend it top corner. Right, on to the Monday night fixture. It's Manchester United versus Wolves. Wolves, they didn't play, did they? No, their game against Arsenal was called off in the week. This could get called off as well.
Yeah.
If it does go ahead, though, I think United should win this comfortably.
Yeah,
United will come off a probable win against Burnley. I'm going to go 3-1 United.
I'm going to say 3-0. I think it's going to be and I think Ronaldo will get 2 and then like a Rashford.
I'm going to go Fred.
McFred. Oh,
no, just Fred.
Okay,
I'm
Fred,
gonna-
4 goals, 3 goals,
Yeah.
and an own goal.
And an own goal.
Sure.
Yeah, going for that.
Wouldn't be
Fred
surprised.
hat-trick and he sticks on in his own net for
Sure.
a laugh.
Lovely. Great.
Oh, if that actually happens, that'd be mental. Right, yeah, that pretty much rounds off game week 21. It's very, very big game week with a lot of potential consequences for the title hunt. Because I do think that if Arsenal can beat City, Chelsea beat Liverpool, we're going to have that's going to be very close.
Yeah, very good second half of the
There's
season.
only 6 points between them. And, yeah, Chelsea only losing Mendy through AFCON. Kepa's not a terrible goalkeeper.
But yeah, I think Kepa will be alright. I think Liverpool will be the biggest hitters, just like Klopp saying they don't need to buy anyone.
They have to buy someone in
I
January.
see
Just
that
saying
one.
they have to buy someone else.
and
If they go for Jota, Firmino, Minamino as a front three, that sounds amazing. But-
Jota, Firmino, Minamino. Jota, Firmino, Minamino.
well, I think that's where we're going to round us off as quickly as
Where is
possible.
Mo Salah?
If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and comment if you're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube as well, head over to the Spotify, give it some love. Click all the little buttons, the download one and the add to episodes, because I think they help. And if you're on Spotify, head over to the YouTube. Make sure to leave your thoughts on all our predictions and your predictions down below in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.